What is up, you guys? Welcome to session number 62. We are coming off, the third straight day since all-time highs that the market is down today. We have, the Dow Jones really coming down for the third day in a row as traders await fresh data. The PCE report coming out Thursday, guys. The fresh inflation data. To see, if Federal Reserve to give them information of what's going to happen in the next meeting. So, we have stocks ticking lower Wednesday as investors looked ahead to the inflation report. The PCE on Thursday, with the Dow Jones shedding 67 points or 0.2%. Market's third straight day of losses. S&P pulled back 0.1. NASDAQ fell 0.4. In the news, the stocks that are making the biggest moves, pretty much United Health lost more than 4% to lead the Dow lower. And we have Intel and Alphabet down on the day. We have Intel down 1.3%, and then Google, parent company Alphabet, down 2%. Urban Outfitters fell nearly 15% after reporting weaker than expected results for the fourth quarter. So the PCE report, guys, really a main gauge of how we look at inflation. So investors looking towards that inflation data and is going to predict what the Federal Reserve is going to do in March, and based off that prediction, we'll see how the market responds based off that prediction. So we're going to see what happens. We really want inflation to come down. We want to see signs of it coming down, and that is what we're trying to look for in that report. We really want the Federal Reserve their goal of 2%. So, inflation is going to come down. They want inflation to come down to the 2% goal before they start really, cutting rates. And, we're not seeing the last inflation data that we saw. It wasn't optimistic enough for the Federal Reserve to really be motivated to cut rates so soon as March, May, June. We'll see, guys. Definitely, people think March is out the window with cutting rates. Even May. We're really going to have to see signs of inflation coming down before the Federal Reserve decides to cut rates, guys. We have Jay Hatfield, CEO at Infrastructure Capital Advisors. Quote unquote, the market is clearly just reading water ahead of the PCE report. And that is pretty much dead on. We were seeing all-time highs last week with NVIDIA earnings coming out. And then now this week, everyone's pumping the brakes and really waiting for this inflation data to come out. So, I don't know if we're seeing a lot of people come, get out of the market and wait for this inflation data, or if they're fearful, if, it's older money that is getting out of the market, they can't afford, a big downturn, so they want to get their money out. So a lot of factors that is going on this week. So we're really, gearing up for that inflation data coming out on Thursday. So that is pretty much it, guys. I'll leave this in the description below. CNBC Live updates. They update, every so often. The last update here was 11 minutes ago, guys, and that's Beyond Meatheads for the best day ever. So if you guys want these updates, go down to the description below and snag it, guys. It's where we get all of our news. So let's go ahead and look at now technical analysis. Go look, see how the market's reacting to this week. So we really have S&P 500 on the 6-month chart really consolidating here last 3 trading sessions. And we have it really coming down here from that 5, 10, 13 high and really consolidating, and we're at the 506.70, and this is the Spider ETF. If we look at QQQ, the main ETF we really like, just because we are we're more aggressive than the S&P 500. We like QQQ because 50% of the ETF is technology. We think technology is the future. I'm still young. I think I could afford, a downturn in the market if it so happens to be one. And, when that happens, I'm going to be buying Qs like crazy. And then when Qs goes up, it moves faster. volatility wise than S&P 500 because of that tech weight that it has. So we have QQQ on the 6-month chart here at 440.59 high, coming down, kind of making a downtrend here, and it's at the 436.07 level there. Kind of seeing if we're gonna test this 50-day here, see if it's gonna bounce, guys. Looks like it's been in pre-market all the way to current hour here. We've been, hovering above that 50-day moving average, and we're going to see if, we're really going to bounce, or if we're going to kind of test and go below this 50-day, like over here, like it did last week, right before NVIDIA earnings, and then really popping back up after NVIDIA earnings. So we're really going to see what's going to happen on Thursday. Thursday is probably going to be the main day that it's going to start moving, and we're going to see a lot of cash coming back in the market. We're going to see if, it's good inflation data. We're going to see cash moving out if it's bad, data. So we're really going to see what happens. So we're going to hold off on buying QQQ right now just because, if it's bad inflation data, like last time we saw, QQQ come under that 50-day moving average. And so when that happens, I'm going to be buying then. Or if it goes up, at least we'll have, we have 22 shares. We could, really see what we want to do if we want to trim or something like that. So we are really going to look forward to that Thursday report for PCE to see what we're going to do. If we're going to get QQQ for cheaper or if we're probably going to trim. So that is the QQQ update. We are not doing options for the time being. We paused options right now just because we want to do more research on the companies we want to do options on. Palantir was really our main, options stock, but we saw this really pump up, and we had I think $16.70 average price on that, and we had a strike cover call at 1850, so we got assigned to 1850. We never roll, guys. I don't like rolling. At least right now, I don't like rolling. And we saw this shoot up to the 25.58 high, guys. And so, right now, options are not even going that great on, if we even do a March 8 cash secured put here, we're only, looking at, like, if we want to get it at $20, that's only a $3 premium. It's not worth it, guys. So we're going to see how Palantir reacts. We also did a DraftKings cash secured put, and even March 8th on DraftKings, $40 is $34, which is not bad, but we kind of want it for a better deal, like around the 38, right around the 200-day moving average price, and that's only a $9 premium, so it's not good enough for the risk, guys. So right now we are going to be pausing options and see where this market's going to go in the next few months, or even weeks maybe, until we jump into another options play. So pausing options right now. So now let's dive into the $10 buy of the day. We see the stocks that are down from Microsoft all the way down to Google today. And, we're going to go through each of them just to see what's out there. We have Microsoft down only 0.05%, not really worth us getting into right now. 48.70 fair value price. We have Coca-Cola at the 40, Nike trading at the 50 RSI level, QQQ, Palantir we have at 57, we just looked at that, Netflix 61, Apple is really coming down here, making a downtrend, and 42 RSI, and they just announced that they're not going to be continuing with the Apple Car anymore, and they moved all their employees from the Apple Car project over to the AI division. So little news on Apple yesterday. We came out after our trading session yesterday, so we didn't get to announce it yesterday on the session, but Apple Car is done, guys. It's very sad. So let's move on. Starbucks down 30 to 32 RSI. That is looking okay. Starbucks really presenting a deal there, coming back down to the 200-day moving average, testing that. We have Uber at 48. Shopify still presenting a little bit of a deal at 39 RSI, down below that 200-day moving average, with the 50-day coming below that. And then Google, guys, we've bought Google last 2 days, and this is presenting the best opportunity today. And I know it's boring, and I know you guys watch this for the $10 buys, but guys, we're gonna have to get into Google once again. Down 1.86% today. So we bought Google on Monday at 138.39. Yesterday we bought it at 137.88, and now it's coming down even more to the 136.22. So we're gonna have to just keep buying this stock until we see a sign of an uptrend, because they are getting hit hard with variety of factors. Main one, being their AI image generator, Gemini, really coming out pretty wacky. I'm not going to get into it, but they're going to have to. They took it off for market use, and I think they're going to have to bring it back. So that is, major blow that they saw from that. But the 50-day really trying to fall like a knife here, and trading at 136.20, and with the RSI still at oversold values at 29. So let's go ahead and lock in a $10 buy once again for the third day in a row. Google, guys. All right, $10 buy. We order quantity 0.7344. Google, Alphabet, parent company. Let's go ahead and lock that in. All right, we got filled at the 136.14 price. So really presenting an opportunity here to jump in on the 6-month chart here. Really making opportunity. I think it's reaching that January 5th low there at, I believe, it looks like it was trading at 135-ish in early January, and we're at 136. We'll see if it comes back down tomorrow again, and we're just going to keep buying Google, Alphabet, until we see signs of a recovery, guys, until we see this really trading above 30 and into the 40 range, the RSI indicator. So that is the $10 buy of the day. Buying Google, Alphabet's parent company, for the third day in a row. That is trading session 62, guys. So we really, are looking pretty healthy right now with QQQ making a big position there, and then with Nvidia, Tesla, Meta, Apple, Microsoft really being the top players here. We also have Palantir, Netflix killing it as well. So that is trading session number 62, guys. If you guys are not subscribed here yet, please consider subscribing. So this is a platform where we do a session daily and look at the market, and we do a $10 buy a day. We jump into options, and then also we want to get into day trading. We're not sure if we're going to be getting into that anytime soon, but that is also something we want to get into as well. So yeah, guys, if you guys want to tune in, please subscribe, hit that like button for the YouTube algorithm, and turn on notifications to get notified when we post a video. We post every day, Monday through Friday. As long as the stock market's open, we post a video, guys. We've been posting every day for the last couple months, guys. We're at the 62 session right now, and we're trying to make that mark of 100, and then 500, and then 1,000. So if you guys like this content, please consider subscribing. And if you guys want to be a part of our community, guys, go over to mogulfellows.com, go to membership, the membership tab, and get that invite while it's free, guys. We are going to start charging for that soon. in this within the next year. So really, this is opportunity to become a founding member into the Discord. And so go over there, get your invite. You'll get slapped with that founding member title in the Discord, the founding member role. So get over there. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hit the outro.